You're worried? Are you really worried? Just think about this. Today is the tomorrow that you worried about yesterday. So what's your situation today? Right at this very moment. Are you really starving hungry? Are you really so thirsty that you think you're going to die? Do you have a roof over your head tonight, somewhere to sleep? You've got it made. So what are you worried about, really? When you think about it, you're coming up for retirement, perhaps you're already retired, so what's the situation you are in today? Now, I don't want to sound too philosophical, but let's face it. The only moment we ever have is the moment we're in now. So how do you feel about now? If you are immediately projecting into the future, how am I going to handle my retirement? There's so much to do. Let me point something out. Many years ago, I used to write books, and I thought I'd write one on retirement, so I came up with this. A mind map on retirement, which I keep adding to all the time. Now, I don't know whether I'll ever write another book and one on retirement. I know it'll be a long, long job if I do, because the more I learn about retirement, in the long time I've been retired, coming up to 29 years next month, what can I really tell you that will help you on your way? I can tell you this much. Don't worry too much about it. Worry's not going to get you anywhere anyway. You know that. If you are coming up for retirement, say you've got 5 years to go before retirement, now's the time to start putting away the money, building the nest egg, but more so than that, think, what am I going to do with all the spare time? All of those hours of commuting, which were wasted hours probably, the time at work. You could have been away from work, and this is commonplace, 10, 11 hours, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, maybe even 6 days a week. Now you've got all of that time. What are you going to do with it? You won't be able to go on holiday for the whole time. And even if you were a billionaire and could, you'd get very bored with it after a while. Retirement, yes, you can go on holidays whenever you want to, if you can afford it. But you've also got a lot of time on your hands. So you really need to think very carefully about that long time that you've got on your hands. You might think to yourself, well, I've got things to do. I'll play golf, I'll go fishing, I'll play tennis. You can do those things. Maybe a few hours a year, a few hours of the week, but you'll still have a lot of time on your hands. So now's the time to really think very carefully. What am I going to do? Hark back over your life and think to yourself, what did I really enjoy? Perhaps as part of my work, perhaps before I went to work, perhaps when I had weekends away from work, whatever it is, there will be something that you really enjoyed doing, that you could lose yourself in. And time simply flew. Think about doing these sort of things in retirement. You don't have to get paid for it. You can do it for free. If you can make a little income out of it, fair enough. If you can't, well, don't worry about it. But find what gives you joy. Pursue that, and you will be retired, in all probability, for a long time. So find what really works for you. I hope you got something out of this little short video.